Kerala. We get you more on that. Up next will be Donald Trump dropping some marital advice to French President Emmanuel Macron. Coincidentally, this advice comes after the recent quote-unquote Macron slapgate. Big allegations on Elon Musk that drugs are the reason for his erratic behavior. We bring you more details on this and also Musk's latest tweet that has just dropped his boldest Mars vision yet. And yes, robots are part of the plan. And Colombia, remember, has now withdrawn its statement that it backed Pakistan. This and a lot more tonight. I'm Rakshita Mishra with you on Trending. A new family feud is making headlines, viewers, this time inside the Beckham household. Now, according to a report, tensions between Brooklyn Beckham and his parents, David and Victoria, have been simmering since his 2022 wedding to actor Nicola Peltz. Now, the flashpoint? The couple's first dance, a moment that was reportedly hijacked by none other than Victoria Beckham herself. A source close to the Peltz family claims singer Mark Anthony, a friend of the Beckhams, was set to perform as a gift. But just before the music could be played, he called out to the crowd saying, "The most beautiful woman in the room tonight, come on up, Victoria Beckham." Just that moment, according to insiders, did not go down well with the bride or her family and marked the beginning of a growing rift. Shifting focus to the other big story where you're tracking, India's COVID-19 cases are on the rise once again, and the states across the country have ramped up preventive measures. The Indian Council of Medical Research has noted that the currently circulating variants are associated with mild symptoms. Now, here's what is happening. The cases are increasing in states like Maharashtra, Kerala, Gujarat, and Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal, Delhi-NCR, Karnataka. And most cases are mild, with patients experiencing symptoms like low-grade fever, dry cough, hoarseness, nasal congestion, fatigue and muscle aches as well. Now, viewers, there you have the rise in COVID cases across the country. In Gujarat, 265 cases. Delhi, 375 cases. Uttar Pradesh, 117 cases till now. West Bengal, 205 cases. Maharashtra topping the charts, if you can see, after Kerala, of course, 467. Karnataka, 234 cases. And Kerala, the highest number, 1,336. So there you can understand the gravity of the situation, viewers, as we speak, and we will get you an expert view also in on that, because this is something that connects with everybody. This affects you, me, everybody around you, and this is a rise in the cases. And we have Dr. Sameer Bhargava, one of the top ENT specialists in Mumbai, joining us. Thank you so much, Dr. Bhargava. And sir, this is once again the COVID cases on the rise, and this time there is another variant. The spike's been recorded, sir. What should we be careful of? We do understand this is a virus that is fast spreading. If I could just reframe my question and ask you that, what is unique about the symptoms if you talk about this particular variant, if at all is there any?
Yeah, so we've had the experience with the old COVID-19 and the Omicron. So the difference currently is that these patients are presenting with fever, with diarrhea, some of them with the cough, which we saw earlier, but with change in voice as well. And they do complain of severe weakness. So we know that, this virus is a variant from the previous Omicron, and the symptoms are right now not very severe. So they are self-limiting, and in a few days, the patient, most of them would come back to normal. So the difference being, as I said, that they're presenting with diarrhea, weakness, and a change in voice.
Dr. Bhargava, also I would like to understand that, monsoon has reached India and there is a change of weather, not just down south, not just in Maharashtra, but in Delhi-NCR also. So there is a lot of confusion as far as the symptoms are concerned. It could be seasonal flu as well. And that has been the longest time question that we've, faced. If one could differentiate between a seasonal flu, cough and cold, and this current variant?
So the symptoms are almost the same. It's only on a high degree of suspicion if the patient continues to have this fever for a few days, more than 3 or 4 days, or continues to feel severe weakness and the diarrhea that continues. Those are the patients that would be requiring to get tested. And the treatment, as I said, still remains the same. So people who are immunocompromised, immunosuppressed for various reasons, these are the patients. People rather who should be a little more careful going out in very crowded places, public places, or if they're around people who are coughing or sneezing. So it's only a high index of suspicion when the symptoms continue for longer than a few days.
Dr. Sameer Bhargava, thank you so much for joining us with your expert take on that story, and of course the caution, that everyone needs to practice. Viewers, now we shift our focus. The White House just hosted what may go down as the most entertaining farewell press conferences in presidential history. Picture this: Elon Musk sporting a mysterious black eye, standing next to President Donald Trump, both of them trading banter like it's open mic night at a tech-billionaire comedy club. Musk humorously attributes the bruise to a playful moment with his 5-year-old son X. And according to Musk, he told his son to go ahead, punch him in the face, and he did. Now, Trump chimed in saying that X could do it without having initially noticed the injury. But there's more to it, viewers. Just take a listen in first to what happened.
Musk, what is your eye okay? What happened to your eye? I noticed there's a bruise there.
Well, it wasn't. I wasn't anywhere near France, so.
What does that mean?
No,
I didn't notice it.
First lady of France.
Getting slapped.
I didn't notice.
I was just horsing around with little X, and I said, "Go ahead, punch me in the face," and he did. Turns out, even a 5-year-old punching you in the face actually does.
That was X that did?
Yeah.
X could do it. If you knew X, you
I
could
saw
do
his mom
it.
right now. But I didn't really feel much at the time, and then I guess it bruises up. But I was just horsing around with the kids.
I didn't
basically.
notice it, actually.
So there's more to the latest White House buzz than just bruised billionaires. The 3 times married president, Donald Trump, decided to drop some world leader to world leader marital advice. And it's classic Trump style. Listen in.
President Trump, this week there was a video on board a plane that showed the First Lady of France slapping her husband, Emmanuel Macron. Do you have any world leader to world leader marital advice?
Make sure the door remains closed. That was not good. That was not good. No, I spoke to him, and he's fine. They're fine. They're 2 really good people. I know them very well, and I don't know what that was all about, but I know them very well, and they're fine.
So you see, this advice comes hot on the heels of a viral moment from Vietnam, where French First Lady Brigitte Macron was caught on camera giving her husband Emmanuel Macron a little unexpected push right in the face. He looked startled, but being a true statesman, Macron quickly brushed it off and turned to wave through the now wide open door. And that's not it. Trump even went on to attack former President Joe Biden, who announced his stage 4 prostate cancer diagnosis earlier this month, calling him vicious and not a smart person.
He's been a sort of a moderate person over his lifetime, not a smart person, but a somewhat vicious person, I will say. If you feel sorry for him, don't feel so sorry because he's vicious. What he did with his political opponent and all of the people that he hurt a lot of people, Biden. And so I really don't feel sorry for him.
All right, Elon Musk is back in the headlines, this time not for his tech ventures, but for what allegedly happened during his time in the Trump administration. A New York Times report claims that Musk's stint at the Doge was marked by frequent drug use and erratic behavior. The report cites sources alleging he regularly used ketamine, ecstasy, and even psychedelic mushrooms. So on his farewell appearance, with Trump standing right beside him, Musk did not directly deny the allegations. Instead, he took a swing at the New York Times, calling it biased and unreliable.
The media organizations in this room were the slingers.
Well, so there is a New York Times report today that accuses you of blurring the line between.
Is the New York Times, is that the same publication that got a Pulitzer Prize for false reporting on the Russiagate? Is it the same organization?
I got to check my Pulitzer counter.
It is.
I think the judge just ruled against the New York Times for their lies about the Russiagate hoax, and that they might have to give back that Pulitzer Prize. That New York Times, let's move on.
And just as Elon Musk was signing off from his government role, his own platform, X, formerly Twitter, was experiencing a major disruption once again. According to Down Detector, tens of thousands of users in the United States reported login issues on Friday afternoon. Now, this comes just days after a similar outage hit the users in India. And this has been a repeated problem, viewers, over the past few days as far as the platform, the social media platform X is concerned. And now it's time to take a quick look at all the hot trends on social media today. Congress MP Shashi Tharoor, who's leading a delegation in the United States, says Colombia has now withdrawn its statement that backed Pakistan. This comes after the Indian delegation expressed clear disagreement over Colombia's earlier stand. Tharoor confirmed that Colombia will issue a new statement, not just backtracking, but showing strong support and understanding for India's position. Emmy-winning actor Valerie Mahaffey, known for Desperate Housewives and Young Sheldon and Dead to Me shows, died on Friday. Valerie died after a battle with cancer. She survived by her husband Joseph Kell and their daughter Alice. And it looks like Prince Harry might be heading into his next chapter, and it could stir up another royal storm. While Meghan Markle has been front and center with her launch of the lifestyle brand as ever, Harry has mostly stayed out of the spotlight, but that could soon change. According to royal watchers, Harry is eyeing a new commercial venture, one that could launch in the coming months. A controversy clouded graduation day at MIT after the university barred its class of 2025 president Megha Vemuri from participating in Friday's official commencement. The move came after Vemuri gave a pro-Palestine speech at a separate campus event just one day earlier. Speaking about how AI has impacted chess, world number one and Norwegian Grandmaster Magnus Carlsen said it's made a huge difference in the past few years. According to Carlsen, and I quote, AI has certainly affected the game a lot since it was introduced about 6 years ago, unquote. India has lost one of its most passionate voices for wildlife. Valmik Thapar, legendary conservationist and author, has passed away at the age of 73 after battling with cancer. Known for his fierce commitment to tiger conservation, Thapar spent decades working in the wild, writing over 30 books and serving on key government panels to protect India's natural heritage and, of course, the national animal. Once again, we go back to what Elon Musk is doing. Well, he just dropped his boldest Mars vision yet. And yes, robots are part of the plan. In a new internal presentation to SpaceX staff, Musk laid out the next phase of the company's roadmap to the Red Planet. First up, Starship version 3, slated to launch by the end of this year. Then, in 2026, an uncrewed mission to the Red Planet. But the real surprise, of course, still waits. Just take a look at this ambitious project first.
Flight directors go for launch.
Now, what's the real surprise in that? Musk says Tesla's Optimus robot will likely be the first crew member to set foot on the Martian soil, handling the groundwork before even the humans arrive. Of course, getting there is not easy. Musk says that in-orbit refueling, something no one's ever done, is the biggest hurdle here. But he believes it's within the reach by next year. Mars may be far, but Musk is indeed moving fast. And now time for the fast trends breaking the internet today. Musk's latest tweet showcases SpaceX's Starship, a monumental step towards interplanetary exploration, with plans to launch an uncrewed mission to Mars by the end of 2026, carrying Tesla's humanoid robot Optimus. This endeavor marks a significant milestone in humanity's quest to become a multi-planetary species. In a tweet that lit up the internet, Elon Musk shared a breathtaking new video update on SpaceX's boldest ambition yet, making life multi-planetary. Yes, the cinematic sequence isn't just an eye candy, it's a visual roadmap to Mars, packed with purpose, precision, and a sense of scale that feels almost mythic. Elon Musk's latest tweet reveals a striking still image of a people dwarfed by the colossal interior of Starship, a vivid reminder of just how the gargantuan this spacecraft truly is. The scale is staggering. Inside the steel giant, teams of engineers and technicians work meticulously, turning a bold vision into reality. Viewers, the Indian Army is putting its latest firepower to test under near combat conditions. As part of a large-scale capacity development demonstration, trials are underway at key locations across the country. That includes Pokhran, Babina and Joshimath. Specialized air defense drills are also scheduled for Agra, for Gopalpur. And these, remember, are not your routine test runs. The army is simulating real-world battle scenarios, complete with electronic warfare environments, to push new defense systems to their limits. At Shangri-La Dialogue 2025, global leaders gathered to explore how governments, armed forces and industry are adapting to a rapidly changing threat landscape. In special session 1, India's Chief of Defence Staff General Anil Chauhan weighed in on how nations are responding to innovation challenges and why collaboration is key. India's stellar performance at the Asian Athletic Championship 2025 in Gumi of South Korea has earned them a respectable second spot overall. With an impressive haul of 24 medals, including 8 gold medals, the Indian contingent showcased their athletic prowess. Now, Russia has firmly denied reports of a multi-billion-dollar deal with Pakistan, calling them fake and fabricated. The Kremlin believes these claims are a deliberate attempt to disrupt its strong strategic partnership with India. Now get ready to embark on an epic journey with Indian Navy's trailblazing women officers, Lieutenant Commander Rupa A and Lieutenant Commander Dilna K, as they share their extraordinary tale of circumnavigating the globe aboard INS Vitarani. This Sunday, tune into Naval Sheroes, the circumnavigation saga, to hear firsthand about their harrowing experiences, battling the storms, navigating through pitch black nights, and staying steadfast on their course. Watch this as we say goodbye.
Indian Naval sailing vessel तारिणी, असीम समंदर, अनकही चुनौतियां और अथाह खूबसूरत पल। भारतीय नौसेना की 2 होनहार ऑफिसर्स लेफ्टिनेंट कमांडर दिलना और लेफ्टिनेंट कमांडर रूपा ने पूरा कर लिया है दुनिया का सफर। समुद्र के रास्ते हुई अनप्रिडिक्टेड लहरों से मुलाकात, अनगिनत चुनौतियों से भरी बीती रात, महासागर के इम्तिहान को कैसे पास किया और कैसे दोनों महिला ऑफिसर्स ने सक्सेसफुली कंप्लीट किया सर्कमनेविगेशन। 8 महीने एक नाव पर और पूरा विश्व उनके नक्शे पर। अपनी गौरवशाली यात्रा को पूरा कर वे लौट आए हैं भारत, लेकर अपने साथ कहानियों का समंदर। जल्द आ रहा है रक्षा सूत्र का नया एपिसोड, नेवल शी हीरोज द सर्कमनेविगेशन सागा। कैप्शन में दिए गए लिंक पर क्लिक कर पॉडकास्ट रक्षा सूत्र को अभी सब्सक्राइब करें। जय हिंद।
Mr. Dino Moria, do you know Ketan Kadam? Mr. Dino Moria, do you know Ketan Kadam? Mr. Dino Moria?
Did you receive any kind of commission in this case? Dino, how do you know Ketan Kadam? Dino, how do you know Ketan Kadam? You received any commission in this case? Was there any political influence in this case?
Ketan Kadam is your business partner. Dino, there are some transaction between you and Ketan Kadam.
Why are you running away? Why are you running away?
I'm not running away, mad or what?
Why are you running away? Dino, why are you not responding to questions? There were financial transactions between you. There were financial transactions. Was there any political influence?